seaport town of Ancona on the Adriatic presented a sorry sight to Polish troops of the 8th Army when they entered it. The station, bombed out of all recognition, bears witness to the visits paid by Allied aircraft. Electric railway coaches, fit only for the scrap heap, lie in a jumble of twisted lines and overhead gear. Some months ago, when the Brazilian military mission arrived in Italy, they agreed to send an expeditionary force to serve with the American Army. Today, a new shoulder flash appears on the Italian front. Brazilian soldiers arrive at Naples. The commanding general is welcomed by General Divas, second in command, Mediterranean Theatre of War. First contingent from Brazil sets foot in Italy to take part in the fighting on the southern front. Although it happened last June, it's not too late to see these secretly photographed pictures of the Germans getting out of Rome. It was an anti-fascist cameraman who took them, and the obvious haste with which the Boche made their exit is clear to see. Rome, proclaimed an open city, is practically deserted as the unwelcome tenants are evicted by circumstance, plus a 5th Army hot on their heels. Heavy demands on petrol cause them to commandeer anything with wheels on. A German sentry on guard in the hills, while Italian widows come to mourn over the graves of civilians massacred by German army units. They pray for the departed souls of patriots who have given their lives in the cause of liberty. These scenes were photographed prior to the capture of the Eternal City. Rome under Allied occupation. The spacious scene looking towards the imposing Cathedral of St. Peter. Adjoining it is the Vatican, the vast palace of the popes. Many Allied soldiers are seeing all this architectural splendor for the first time. Recently at the Vatican, the Pope received in audience soldiers of the Allied armies. 4,000 men, mostly Roman Catholics, heard an address from the Pontiff, spoken in English.
Beloved sons, it is a real joy for us to welcome you all here within the very own home of the common Father of Christendom. Your presence naturally recalls to our mind the very pleasant days we had once the privilege of passing in the great capital of the British Empire. And while we greet and bless you here present, we also send our blessing to all you dear ones over there with the prayer that God, in His love and mercy, may be with you always. Power of the Filius and the Spiritus Sanctus. Amen. Amen.
It is worthy of mention that this is the first British newsreel sound picture of its kind, a revealing story from within the audience hall of the Vatican. Here is world's news in pictures, and this is Pathé Gazette screening it.